Ariel. I really don't make videos that much, honestly, so don't get used to it. Maybe if you guys like it. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to do a story time, and I'm just laughing because I'm just thinking about this story time and how ridiculous it is, and like, why? Okay, so I used to work at this jazz club slash like music venue for like hip hop and stuff. I'm gonna call this restaurant Shaka Boom Boom. Shaka Boom Boom, right? So I used to work at Shaka Boom Boom, right? And my manager he was a little weird. I liked him, but he just, did the most. He was kind of strict, but kind of like pretentious, to be honest. Like, kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, like, he was kind of cool. So, at Shabooma Click Click, I think that's what I call the restaurant, right? We would drink after work because, being in the industry, you're drinking, and, your manager is drinking as well. So, I'm going to call this manager Shabundas. Okay. So, Shabundas got really, really, really drunk, and I didn't know how drunk Shabundas was. So, me and my friend, my best friend, I'm going to call her Shaka. So me and Shaka are just laughing at Shabundas. Like, we don't take him seriously at all. Like, he's just a joke. I love him, but he's a joke. So me and Shabundas, clean up, and we basically get ready to leave work. And we walk outside, and we're just walking down the street. I don't even remember where we were going. I think we were going to this bar. And all of a sudden, I see Shabundas' shoes. And Shabundas had these favorite shoes. Shabundas' shoes were these yellow cat-looking shoes with like smiley faces on. And let me tell you, Shabundas is way too old to be wearing some smiley face shoes. I'm sorry. So we're walking down the street. And I'm like, Shaka, is that Shabundas' shoes? It's just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, look. So we look, it's Shabundas laying in the middle of the sidewalk with like chips all over him. We're like, what the fuck do we do? I'm like, Shaka, like, should we call the cops? Like, we don't know if he's like unconscious. Like, it looks like he's sleeping. We don't fucking know what is up with Shabundas. So Shaka's like shaking Shabundas, and she's like, get up. And Shabundas doesn't like move or anything. So what she has to do is she slaps the shit out of Shabundas across the face. And I'm like, oh my God, like Shabundas is our like boss. Like, what the fuck how do we explain this? So Shabundas gets up and he's like hella unconscious. Like, he's awake, but he's like still drunk. It's like this weirdest thing. He doesn't even know who we are. So we get in the car and we basically get a taxi, and we had another coworker with us. I'm going to call him Tuk Tuk, right? So Tuk Tuk is like, nah, leave him. And we're like, yo, we can't leave Shabundas. Like, that's messed up. It was kind of a ratchet neighborhood in San Francisco. So we just knew, like, if we left Shabundas there, no. And he is not the guy that, could fight or vent for himself. Like, honestly. Sorry, Shabundas, if you're watching, but love you, but... Ugh. Anyways, so Tuk Tuk is like, leave him. And then we convince Tuk Tuk, like, let's just, like, see where he lives and let's get a taxi. So we get a taxi and we keep asking Shabundas, like, where the fuck do you live? And he's like, that way. And we're like, no, like, seriously, where do you live? Like, we can't drive around at 2 a.m. all night. Like, we have to figure out where you live. And Shabundas is like, that way. So we're like, okay, let's just like tell the taxi driver to go that way. So we go that way, and then we kind of find where he lives, right? So we all get out of the car, and I'm like walking, we were gonna just like leave Shabundas to like walk to his front door. And he's like walking all the way to West Bubblefuck. I don't even know what's happening. So, I was about to say her name. Shaka, she's like, yo, I'm going to walk over here with Tuk Tuk, and, like, we're going to hide behind the fence, and then you find where he lives. I'm like, fuck my life. Like, why do I have to be the one all the time? So I'm, like, walking side by side with Shabundas, like, holding on to him, making sure he doesn't, like, break his skull on the cement. So we're walking, and we finally find his house. So I'm like, Shabundas, like, do you have your keys? And he's like, nah, I'm just gonna ring the doorbell. And I'm like, okay, just to let you know, like, if your fiance, because she works there too, if she like knows about this, like, I don't want to be here. So I stood there until like Shabundas kept ringing the doorbell, and then I think his wife was like running down the stairs, and like I like jetted. I was like, oh hell no. And that, it was weird because Shabundas is supposed to be my boss. And you find your boss, like, sleeping on the cement in a bad neighborhood with some smiley face shoes on. I don't know. Maybe this story's not that funny to you guys, but that shit was hella funny to me. It was an awkward experience, the weirdest experience I've ever been in. Well, that's a lie. Anywho, my name is Ariel. I just wanted to make a video about it because I never did a story time before, but yeah, I hope you guys like it. And Outside Lands is in less than 24 hours, so I'm excited about that. So I'm just going to go enjoy my weekend. Thanks, guys.